Championships, we saw time and again Ryan Lochte, and you've talked about it, Rowdy, one of the fittest swimmers, certainly of his generation, certainly, but didn't do much in the Grand Prix in terms of results because he was killing himself 7 days a week.
Well, that's the tough thing about swimming. You get into this really hard, tough training period, and it's very hard to peak at certain swim meets. And unless you really have a knack for being able to mix the two, it's tough. And Ryan Lochte's one that just has to be able to do it when the big meets count.
Let's set the field. Russia's 6'7" Arkady Vachachin will be in lane one. Bronze in Beijing, led through 170 meters. Jacob Pebley will be in lane two, sixth at the national championships. Nick Thoman will be in lane three, better at 100 meters backstroke. And then Ryan Lochte. He has really taken swimming fitness to another level, but so has so many others, of course, including Michael Phelps. Everybody's talked about his workload. Matt Grievers out of Tucson, silver in the 100 back. Eric Ress, Indiana University, is a collegian from France originally, competed in the European Championships. Tobias Orawal from Canada will be in lane 7. And Ryan Murphy, up-and-comer, as you pointed out, just 16 years of age, qualifying for this final, will be at the bottom of the pool in lane 8. Underway, 200-meter backstroke, and two medalists, Arkady Vachachin at the top of the pool, the bronze medalist from Beijing, Ryan Lochte.
I also like Matt Grievers, the way he's been swimming, right there in lane number 5.
And middle of the pool once again, taking the lead away from Ryan Lochte, who's so exceptionally good underwater. Matt Grievers in lane 5.
You see them side by side. Both of them very smart swimmer. You can see both of them swimming right down the middle of the pool. Much easier swimming indoors. You can pick a spot up there on the ceiling to be able to point toward. Able to swim much straighter than you can outdoors. I think Grievers, at least for the first two or three underwater dolphin kicks, can pretty much match Lochte. It's after that first 2 or 3, that's where Lochte starts to pick up a little bit more steam.
Grievers a gold medal, 400-meter freestyle relay, silver in the 100 back, as I mentioned. And hoping to make yet another Olympic team, and now going to be headed for home with almost half a body length lead. Interesting to see what Lochte in lane 4 does underwater.
That's exactly right. Watch him and see what he does the last turn. Does he have it in him? No. He doesn't have it in him. It would be a completely different story at a tapered phase in his career, but boy, I tell you what, he's still putting together a good last 50.
But this is the same sort of pattern we saw early on in the Grand Prix for Lochte, and then he went on to win 5 gold medals at the World Championships. And also at the bottom of the pool, Ryan Murphy, Tobias Orawal. Ryan Murphy, the 16-year-old, swimming very, very well. And touching first, as we thought, Matt Grievers. And down in second, Ryan Murphy, the 16-year-old, is going to get on Facebook and going to get on Twitter and going to get on his cell phone because the 16-year-old just beat Ryan Lochte.
It was Lochte and Grievers side by side. Lochte, that beautiful stroke that he has, great bend, light legs, great tempo for both of them. Here's the 150 turn. Now, you know, you got to remember that Matt Grievers is 6'8". That really helps him on those turns, that great length of stroke, great distance per stroke. That kick is small, steady, quick and electric there at the end. Here's the finish, but Ryan Murphy, as you said, that young 16-year-old coming in to finish second, that's a huge boost of confidence as we head inside. That guy has a chance to make the Olympic team. I really think so.
Well, you pointed out the teenager before the race got underway. Grievers the winner, followed by Ryan Murphy, a name to jot down, and we were told a real up-and-comer. It's one thing to be given that status. It's also another to pull it off, and Ryan Lochte, the reigning Olympic and world champion, finishes in third, and Matt Grievers joins us now down on the deck. We'll give you just a second to catch your breath. Anytime you beat Ryan, everybody's on their own program, including you, Matt. So talk to us about your race, how you're feeling coming into the early stages of the Grand Prix season in this Olympic year.
I'm really happy with the time there. I think everyone's around, or this time of year is hard training, Christmas training, the hardest time of the year. So these times for me are incredible. I'm really surprised. Like you said, anytime you beat Ryan's achievement, it helped that he was in a Speedo, or a brief, I mean, and he had a 200 free right before this. But I'm going to take my victory and be happy with it.
I definitely would, Matt. This is Rowdy. What was the difference in that race for you? How did you determine how to attack that race going into it?
Well, Rowdy, I had a lot more confidence in my training and being able to have, you know, consistency throughout a race. At 200, primarily I've been working on the 100 back, so now I've been actually focusing on 200. And I knew if I went out smooth, I could come home hard.
Is this one that you'll swim in Omaha?
Yes.
Oh, good, good.
Yep, it's out. My coaches have convinced me, and it's the last day, so I'm happy to do it.
Great.
Well, especially after a result like this, I think you'll be glad to. Matt, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
The sprints when we come back to Austin, 50-meter freestyle.